2026 is not just another year for Chinese dramas. It's shaping up to be a year full of big stories, strong emotions, and unforgettable characters. Romance, mystery, wuxia, fate. In this video, we're going through 15 upcoming Chinese dramas that are already creating buzz, using the official summaries from CNOVELHOLIC exactly as they are. If you love discovering what's coming next, this is a list you don't want to miss. Let's start our list. Number 1. Love Has Fireworks. Okay, did Wang Churen choose this drama because of the title? Because the title immediately reminded us of her drama, Firework of My Heart. But no matter the reason, we're still waiting for this Love Has Fireworks drama to air in this 2026. Both Wang Churen and Tan Jianxi are great in funny scenes. We love her dry comedy in Are You the One, and none of us can mention Tan Jianxi's role in Filter without giggling. Qianfei thought her life was finally on track. She got a stable job at the bank, a fiancé, and a perfect future that she carefully planned. But unexpectedly, everything collapsed overnight. Her fiancé chose to walk away from their relationship. From then on, Qianfei was forced to start over, both in career and in her heart. Meanwhile, Li Yifei came from a wealthy family. As a rich second generation, he didn't want to rely on his family's money and decided to build his own career. But his girlfriend had a different opinion about life. She couldn't endure living in poverty and decided to leave him. Later, to cover her house mortgage and stay afloat, Qianfei rented out a room to Li Yifei. Living together in a shared house was not easy for them. Their views on life, money, and love constantly clashed, and arguments became part of their daily routine. With the support of friends, family, and colleagues, Qianfei bravely faces obstacles and slowly grows through the process. Their journey starts rough, but gradually they fall in love and decide to face the future together. No longer running, no longer alone. Number 2. Love Beyond the Grave. Love Beyond the Grave is an adaptation of Bai Ri Ti Deng, or Daylight Lantern, by Li Qing Ran. We love the novel, no question about that. The moment the drama adaptation was announced, it went straight into our watch list for 2026. No hesitation, and definitely no self-control either. We keep telling ourselves that the drama will air anytime soon. Hopefully it will. Watching the trailer on repeat was certainly not enough to satisfy our curiosity. He Simu is a 400-year-old ghost master, while Duan Shu is the commander of Daliang's White Cavalry. They met in an unexpected encounter while out on a break, which led to a binding contract where they share the 5 senses. Because he carried an item belonging to someone from her past. In He Simu's eyes, he seemed not to be the real Duan Shu. As they test each other through their interactions, He Simu gradually sees the darkness and ambition buried deep in Duan Shu's heart. In turn, he begins to understand the loneliness and endurance behind her cold facade. He Simu and Duan Shu are separated by a gap of time. His life moves quickly toward an end, while hers stretches far beyond time. Yet they choose to move forward together. Number 3. Chasing Jade. This upcoming Chinese drama screamed excitement, and I felt it almost immediately after watching the trailer. Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei's pairing definitely going to be a hit. Their presence alone already set the mood. So, Chasing Jade is a drama that shouldn't be missed in 2026, at least not by our dear readers. Fan Changyu is a butcher's daughter. One snowy day, she finds a man half frozen under the snow and brings him home. She nurses him back to life, and he promises to repay her kindness. Circumstances later pushed them into a fake marriage. But as the days pass, the fake affection turned into something real. However, the war tears them apart. Fan Changyu determined to find her husband and wields her butcher's knife onto the battlefield. Number 4. Mo Li. Last year was such a good year for Bai Lu and Cheng Lei. She starred in Moonlight Mystique with Ao Rui Peng and Feud with Joseph Zheng. In this Mo Li drama, she is paired with Cheng Lei, who captured so many hearts with his roles in Legend of the Female General, alongside Zhou Ye. Now that these two were sharing the same screen, and we got a new pair to be shipped. Oh boy, our shipping department surely going to be busy this year, 2026. The eldest daughter of the Ye family, Ye Li, is forced to marry the disabled prince, Mo Xiu Yao. On the same day, her sister Ye Ying marries Ye Li's childhood sweetheart, Prince Mo Jingli. As a descendant of the Lishan Academy, Ye Li quietly waits for the right time to avenge her clan. Her husband, who also hied his own revenge plan, suspected her. Meanwhile, Mo Jingli plotting to usurp the throne. Eventually, Ye Li and Mo Xiu Yao chooses to work together, stirring up trouble for their enemies, defeat them one by one, and restoring the peace of the nation. Number 5, When I Meet the Moon. The year 2026 is clearly packed with novel adaptation dramas, and this one is no exception. From the creator of When I Fly Towards You, Hidden Love, and The First Frost, When I Meet the Moon drama promises a super sweet story and the kind of warmth that lingers long after the episode ends. We think we are mentally prepared for the sweetness, but history says otherwise. It took months for us to properly move on from those Chinese dramas, and we're not sure our hearts are ready to do that all over again. Yunli is a girl who struggles with social anxiety. She enrolls at Nanwu Graduate School to prove herself to her father. Before the school even started, she accepts an invitation to join an activity as a video creator. That decision leads her to reunite with Fu Shizi, her genius high school crush. Fighting against her anxiety, Yunli makes up her mind to openly pursue him. Her radiant personality wins his heart, and their relationship began to grow. But the sweetness didn't last forever. Past trauma and personality differences slowly come between them, leading to a breakup. Years later, Yunli returns from abroad. This time, Fu Shizi is determined to win her back. With patience, growth, and perseverance, Fu Shizi works his way back into her life, giving their love a second chance to bloom. Number 6, Chasing Dreams. We just realized that many big names were all over historical genre. Well, actually, we didn't want to complain, but watching too many Chinese historical dramas can accidentally make us believe that we, too, are qualified to rule a kingdom, recognize poison by smell, and survive palace intrigue only with eyeliner and sheer willpower. Chasing Dreams. Drama tells a story about Ti Lan, who is the princess of the Xiangnan kingdom. She is a smart, free-spirited young woman, but she loses her peaceful life overnight due to a palace coup. However, this awakens her ability to foresee the future and predict life and death. People now recognize her as the blind singer. Ti Lan crosses paths with the fierce general Tang Qianzhi, and through a series of twists and turns, they become engaged. What begins as a duty slowly turns into a deeper bond. Meanwhile, Prince Zhongshu of Great Zheng is fixated on Ti Lan because she resembles his late wife. He is determined to possess her at any cost. As war spreads and the world falls into disorder, Ti Lan refuses to surrender to fate. Holding on to her love, she bravely defies a destiny that changes the fate of the chaotic world. Number 7, Hidden Shadow. Well, we didn't plan to add another new historical drama to our already packed watch list in 2026. But Hidden Shadow showed up. The premise alone already sounds dangerous to our sleep schedule. But honestly, none of us could resist Wang Churan and Li Hongyi's charms. Anju, also known as Meiju, is a peculiar girl with two souls within her body. After surviving a bloodbath, this once ordinary girl transforms herself into a female special agent. She joins the Crane Guards to find her missing mother. Along the way, her two souls meet two distinguished men. Anju meets Chu Dingjiang, a young general, while Meiju crosses paths with a charming young master, Hua Rongjian. Anju and Meiju's journey is not a lonely one. She is also accompanied by her fellow agents, Mei Tingyuan, the proud heiress. Number 8, Generation to Generation. No one steals our hearts with dimples quite like Zhou Yiran. After watching When I Fly Towards You, he secured a permanent spot on our must-watch list Chinese drama in 2026. His last year dramas, Reborn and 12 Letters, are a must-watch. Meanwhile, Bao Sheng-en shone brightly on youthful glory alongside Song Wei-long. Generation to Generation is the first drama where they share the same screen. Coming from the same author of Love Like the Galaxy, it seemed that this year would drain our eye cream supply. Kai Zhao is a girl who appears carefree but sees the world with sharp clarity. She was forced to enter the Qingke sect, where her life took an unexpected turn. There, she meets Changning, a quiet and distant young master who survived a family massacre. Their strong personalities often clash, yet it led to a deeper bond between them. As hidden dangers and tension arise in the martial world, Changning's real identity begins to unravel. Number 9, How Dare You? How Dare You is a fascinating new Chinese drama that you won't want to miss in 2026. We read the web novel and also watch the donghua, Chinese animation. The story is very entertaining and funny, so of course skipping the live action was never an option for us. Wang Chuihua is just an ordinary office worker. One day, she suddenly finds herself transmigrated into the world of a novel as consort Yu Wanyin. She unexpectedly meets another transmigrator, Zhang San. He used to be an office rookie who struggled against reality. But in this new world, Zhang San has become a domineering king who spent years lying low and hiding his true abilities. Armed with knowledge of how the story is supposed to unfold, they begin to plan a way to survive inside the palace. As the story progressed, they had to face schemes and a cruel prophecy that said only one of them could survive in that world. Number 10, Fate Chooses You. Ren Zhilun has traumatized us enough with his collection of tragic ending dramas. Every time his name appears, our heart immediately starts to plan an escape route. And yet, we couldn't stop ourselves from clicking the play button. This is not bravery. This is a very specific kind of drama addiction. He will appear again in Fate Chooses You drama in 2026. Long ago, the Zhangui clan was almost erased from history. Then Lu Qianqiao was born, bringing a new hope for the clan. To preserve the bloodline of the Zhangui clan, Lu Qianqiao must first escape his curse and endure the 5 stages of transformation to reincarnate as a human. By borrowing the identity of a corrupt official named Lu Huai, Lu Qianqiao enters the mortal world and marries Xinmei, an unskilled disciple of Tianyuan's sect. After being dismembered, Lu Qianqiao plans to fake his death and escape, never to see her again. Unexpectedly, Xinmei wields a sword to avenge his death and clear his name. Her actions draw the attention of the immortal sect, and Lu Qianqiao has no choice but to step up to protect her. The truth shatters Xinmei's trust. In despair, Lu Qianqiao erases her memory to keep her safe. Still, something beyond their control draws them back to each other. This time, they learn to stand side by side and face everything together. Number 11, Dazzling. Lee Yun-roy caught our eyes as the second male lead in Love Like the Galaxy, but it was Blossom drama that really put him on the radar. Now, he was paired with Guan Xiaotong in this new modern romance. Honestly, we're excited to see a different side of him in this upcoming 2026 Chinese drama, Dazzling. When her family was struck by misfortune, Qingye returned to her hometown. Having grown up in a big city, Qingye now must adapt to life in a small and remote county town. There, she met Xingwu, a blonde-haired boy with a personality completely opposite to hers. They shared a place to live together, separated by a curtain. While she was busy studying, he was immersed in his game. And while she works hard to overcome her life challenges, Qingye also helps Xingwu to find his path in life. Later, after she graduated from college, they reunited. This time, they not only achieved their dreams, but also discover love and happiness together. Number 12, Escape to Your Heart. Did you watch Melody of Golden Age drama? Well, we thought that it was the best Chinese drama of Ding Yuxi. And now we got to see him paired again in 2026 with Deng Enshi in Escape to Your Heart. At this rate, he's making it very hard for us to move on from their duet. Zhao Ling was born into a poor family and made a living as a private salt dealer. He has great ambition and is willing to work hard for a better life. Fu Tingyun, on the other hand, was raised as a lady from a prestigious household. But her life collapsed overnight when she was falsely accused of having an affair. Their paths crossed, and they were forced to flee together. Facing countless obstacles along the way, they eventually overcome them and find love in each other. Number 13, Overdo. It seemed that Wang Churan was busy with her endless projects. While Love Has Fireworks and Hidden Shadow dramas were already on our 2026 watch list, she quietly popped up again with Overdo. Are we complaining? Of course not. She could enter our list anytime she wants. Now she's paired with the one and only Zhang Linghe, and we can't wait to see their chemistry. Will the spark fly across the room? Knowing these two, we're so ready for swoon-worthy romance to take over our living room. This story is set in Shanghai during the Republican era. Murongqing Yi, the youngest son of a warlord, was swapped at birth. He endures years of torment by his adoptive father. His life began to change when Ren Susu saves him. However, this brought tragedy to her family. Murongqing Yi and Ren Susu eventually become lovers, but to save others, she resolutely faked her death, leaving him brokenhearted. 3 years later, Ren Susu returned, but this time, she becomes his future sister-in-law. Now, love and hate intertwine between them. As the misunderstanding gradually resolved and affection rekindled, a disaster strikes. Murongqing Yi and Ren Susu choose to fight against powerful enemies. But can their love survive a downfall of a nation? Number 14, about love. The list wouldn't be the same without our favorite actor, Liu Yuning. This powerhouse of CDrama land returned in the upcoming modern drama 2026 About Love. Stepping away from his historical roles and costumes, we get to see him in a new, fresh, short haircut this time. A different setting, a different vibe, but the same charm we're clearly not immune to. Li Shaoxi is a cautious and serious woman when it comes to love. Her life starts to change after she meets Xiao Bei. What begins as an unexpected meeting turns into something more. Xiao Bei's loyalty and steady support help Li Shaoxi face her fears about love. In turn, with her companionship and acceptance, he gradually heals from emotional wounds and learns to cherish what he has now. As they go navigate through challenges together, Li Shaoxi and Xiao Bei grow, and in the end, find their love and happiness. Number 15, Zhan Adventures. Okay, we are curious about this Zhan Adventures drama that puts Zhang Yuxi in the support role. This upcoming Chinese drama definitely intrigues our sense of aesthetics in this 2026, since we get Yang Yang, Zhang Ruonan, Fang Yulun, and Zhang Yuxi all on the same screen. If beauty is a crime, this cast would already be in trouble. Zhan Zhao, a fourth-rank Imperial Guard. When an old friend hands him evidence of an unsolved case, he decides to take matters into his own hands. His journey was rough and dangerous, as he was repeatedly attacked by different factions trying to stop him. Along the way, he crosses paths with Huo Linglong, the fearless daughter of the Linglong Villa, and Bai Yu Tang, the sharp and reckless, golden-haired rat. Though different in temperament, the three are driven by the same sense of justice. Together, they fight injustice, capture criminals, and destroy Prince Xiangyang's network that spreads across the court and the underworld. Well, dear readers, let's hope these dramas will be aired in this year. And judging from the cast and the stories alone, we're already sure this year will cost us a lot of sleep, just like last year. Our eyes will be tired. Our wallet will be empty thanks to those eye creams and serums. Coffee will be on standby, and sleep is optional. Our fingers will be worn out from typing reviews, but our heart will be full. Thank you for stopping by, dear readers. Until we meet again in the next drama-filled post, take care and enjoy the ride. Bye-bye.